Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. Someone commented on my most recent Trainwreck episode that they were super hyped that I did a really fast intro, so I think I'm gonna do it again. I'll be honest with you, I normally don't prepare anything super fancy for Trainwreck. Just because, I don't know, something about train of thought is a nice sort of moment to just connect with folks. Just be like, hey, yeah, this is something I've been thinking about this week. And it's nice to have maybe one day where I'm doing that. I'll be honest, I don't really have that many crazy topics come up. My list of potential intros is maybe three long, possibly at a given time. So I do have like some backup ones just in case I can't think of anything and I have something silly I want to talk about. I've got those prepared just for so I have something to record basically. But if I were doing an intro in every single episode, it would be a struggle, right? Anyway, based on that, I think I'm going to skip doing a major intro. My intro was on intros. Look at that. Meta intro. Incredible. Look at me go. I'm so good at the video game. Oh, look at that. All right, what are we doing? Oh no, it was Tethys. Yeah, it could have been worse, right? It could have been. It could be today is Tethys, right? If today were Tethys, that'd be worse. Today is Penumbra, which is, not great, but it's better than Tethys, so we'll take it. It's tough because I think Penumbra is better than Tethys, but Penumbra is also Umbra, and Umbra is worse than Stygian by a lot, so I don't know, you take the good with the bad, I guess. Anyway, our previous run was Chillwyn 2 Totem 1. Pretty solid Tethys. She lived. She did live, right? It was incredible. One of my favorite little moments in Monster Train is somehow this little fish critter lives through the end times. Little 6 health fish critter fights God and lives. I don't know. Anyway, we had a Cuddlebeard, a random Titan sentry that was pretty awesome, and a Steelworker infused. Let me see if I can get this right. Steelworker infused, multi-strike, incant armor 2, and then a third upgrade, which in one case was multi-strike and in another case was a battlestone, and all of this was inside of a nameless siren. We had some random imps show up at the 11th hour with an Ashes of the Fallen plus imp signal pickup at ring 8, and we pulled it off. I'm kind of surprised we did, but we did pull it off. Go team. Now we have to play Umbra. You know what would be fun? Just show me fossilized fangs in ring 1 and I'll play Glutton. I think I've done that once on the channel. The only time I will ever play Glutton is if you open me with fossilized fangs, because it means you can go Glutton 2, get all of the value of the full path, and then pivot to Monstrous 1. So you're more likely to be guaranteed an ability for Penumbra to win the run. You still have to solve morsels and a whole bunch of other trash, and it turns off things like, Crucible Warden and Collector and stuff in the early game because you're trying to feed this guy instead. So, it's pretty rough, but at the same time, sometimes it works, right? Sometimes it's pretty cracked. It's okay. It's very rare for that to happen. I don't think it'll happen today. Anyway, that's all I've got. So let's go ahead and hop in. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. All of the cool people do these things. And yeah, let's get in. Let's do it. Monster Train. Let's get some monster training. Wow, I can't believe I never thought of that before. I'm going to click the button now. Monster Training. There you go. Monster Training with the Monster Train. Ooh, this is sick. I love this opener. Great. Cool. Very neat. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing nice, trying to get as much recording done as I physically can. I have so much to do. And you know what? It's nice. It's fun playing Monster Train. I've actually been playing this a lot on mobile lately. I play Slay the Spire and Monster Train on mobile a lot. They're my break games where I'm just at work and I'm like, I need something. And I play this really awesome meta on Monster Train where I do a 30-minute meta. Basically, I have 30 minutes to finish the run. I have to finish the whole run in 30 minutes. My win streak is so bad when I have to finish every run in 30 minutes. It's rough. I think my highest win streak on Blitz Monster Train is, what is it, 6-0? No, I had a 13-0 at one point. I tell you what, it's really hard. You don't even look ahead, right? I don't look at the map. I don't look at my champion. I don't look at anything. I'm like, all right, great. I don't have time to click these buttons. We move. We hustle. I'll discover my champion when I open the first combat. I do random for that as well because I'm also timing myself on my breaks. So I just kind of open up the game and just slam random. I don't have time to think about what comes next, right? So it's a very chaotic meta, but it's fun. I like it. Anyway, let's play this one. Let's play this meta, which is Trainwreck. Hooray! Today we are default Umbra, default Wurmkin. A great clan combo. With Architect, there are a lot of ways we can take advantage of this. Space Prism, the champion, is pretty awesome. He gives us a lot of value in terms of like double carvers, triple keepers, a lot of eggs, right? We have a lot of options that are very playable here, so I like that. Also, fractures are just excellent. We're facing Plating Seal Daedalus, Rage Arcus, Sap Seraph with Prismal Dust, Bounding Echoes, Gem Trove. I really want to lean in on Inspire triggers because the Bounding Echoes plays into it. Prismal Dust is just generally great to have. Gem Trove is fine. It's fine, right? It's going to be, maybe it's a great -2 target, right? It's actually a pretty good card for wide floors. It's just expensive, which means that it's dead right now. I kind of feel like it should be 3 cost. I don't really see how this is valued at 4. In general, I think Shiny Shoe kind of overvalues morsels units, right? Ooh, 3 uncommon morsels. Better up the value of that, right? What are you doing? What are you doing, Shiny Shoe? It's like they think spikes are cracked, too. They see Sharpen and they think that card is awesome. Crazy. Anyway, let's see what we have. Temples today are 2, 3, 6, 8. Good. 4 temples. 4 temples is acceptable. This is pretty well spread, too, right? We get a couple early. It's almost my perfect. My perfect ideal 4 temple setup is 3, 4, 6, 8. 3, 4, 6, 8 is my ideal 4 temple setup. You see that, you feel great. Anything close to that is awesome. Because these are the ideal moments when you want to power up to deal with a flying boss, when you want to power up to see like final moments to make decisions before you end up having to choose like a boss relic or before fighting a boss. You want to have the option on 3 and 4 because you want to see that you want to power up before Daedalus, and then you want to power up for the mid game as well. Maybe you play it chill for Daedalus, you get a unit from him and you do the immediate infusion. Very commonly, I'll do something like an infusion and a dupe immediately or a self-infuse kind of deal on Ring 4. So there's a lot of reasons why I prefer the 3, 4, 6, 8. Obviously, a 5th temple would be great. Toss that literally anywhere. That's fine. If you were going to go with 3 temples, I would pick 4, 6, 8. I think. 4, I think, is more valuable overall than the 3, but it's close. They're really... I could honestly... I might swing either way on that. Having a power up on 3 and then maybe getting like an X5 on your unit, not likely, but a free X1 on a super loaded unit is pretty cool too. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, anyway, those are the temples. We have a removal dupe steel shop on 8. Neat. Double money trinket shop on 7 is pretty hype. I do like that a lot. It competes with a really good steel shop though. Horde and Vortex. Ooh, buddy, that's nice. Magic shop has a Vortex on 6. Random Hellvent on 6 competes, no steel. Steel Cave on 5. Horde Magic Shop on 5 as well. Pretty good spread, no removals, it's okay. Removal dupe Umbra banner on 4. It's unlikely I commit to Umbra units, but that is a pretty well poised Hellvent to lean into the mid game. Competes with a steel shop. We might need that though, right? It's unlikely I have fully loaded everything early. Ugh, especially with the fact that my Umbra banner is locked up on my steel shop. I really want to see Wurmkin banners here. Maybe we see like a unit draft and I can just go to the steel shop anyway, but we'll see. We do have double of every banner in the early game. That's kind of cool. Double magic shops, it looks like. Yeah, that does seem to be it. Alright, fair enough. It's Umbra, so we'll see what we get. Advanced Prototype. I mean, we're just going to click Advanced Prototype. I love Echo Sealing, but Advanced Prototype's excellent. This is going to carry us very far. Amazing. Then we can just freely click everything. Monstrous or Glutton. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Well, we're going to click Monstrous because I'm not clicking Glutton without Fossilized Fangs. You cannot make me. Retribution, sure, whatever. It doesn't matter. We take everything because we have advanced prototype and I don't care. Here's this idea. Shade Splitter, then we Bounding Echoes. We're going to drop in Penumbra down below. I'm going to double Train Steward upstairs. It's a real shame that's not Architect, man. Real shame. I want the Collector, 100%. Mid-floor doesn't really matter. I'm going to work on bottom floor a bit. None of this really matters. I guess I'll save Penumbra 2 health, I suppose. It's fine. Sure. Top floor cleans up, no problem. 2 times 4. I can get 8 damage, so it doesn't matter. We'll play... Oh, we just play the other Train Steward, right? Get them, boys. Love it. Alright, cool. Top floor cleans up, mid floor cleans up, easy. The rest of this is no big deal, right? I'll actually just take the Gem Trove here. That's cool. And then 1 Jeweler and we win on bottom floor. Easy mode. Alright, great work. Penumbra does all the work. One nice thing about Monstrous Penumbra, I don't love Monstrous Penumbra because you have to take space to lean into him, but I'm taking Space Prism. I love this Immortal trade, I'm taking Space Prism. Remember, I want to try to jam stuff together. Take this Shelter. It's purple. I would love this Echo Infusion. We could align this with a Bounding Echoes, right? Let's take the Echo Infusion, actually. This wasn't a unit draft. I do not want an Umbra unit. Let's go left. Do I have a holdover target? I do. Echo Infusion is a functional holdover. We'll go. What is this? What is this? Glareminder. He's not bad, but I don't have damage right now. What is... Oh, come on, Monster Train. I mean, maybe I take the Kinhost Carapace to hopefully hit an egg? Maybe. Ugh, this run just... This run... 2 things happened to this run and already make me not feel happy about it. No Architect, and then this banner unit situation. Ugh. Glareminder is good, don't get me wrong, but you really need Glareminder plus something that powers Glareminder up, and we have none of that. I don't think we can rely on him. Let's take Kinhost Carapace and hope for one of 2 eggs, I guess. Double stack. What am I going to do? Double stack Gem Trove? Not a chance. Remember, this is a Trainwreck episode, kids. Spell Chain Echo Infusion? Seems good. Sure. I literally have no 10 in piercing target. Incredible! That's going to put me behind. Bummer. Wow, that's a bummer. Okay. Let's leave 1 slot open on Gem Trove. But I want it to cost 3 so it's playable. Someone remind me to take... Oh, holdover. Alright, I mean, the Echo Infusion is popping off here. Someone remind me to take... What is it? What was I just talking about? I got so excited about this. Coming up. What am I trying to remind you? I don't even remember what I'm supposed to do. What am I doing? Is it Monster Train? Oh, someone remind me to take a Magic Power card. That's what I'm trying to say. Cool. I need to be able to do that. I guess that's it. I'm not doing an infusion here yet. No way. None of this is good. We are behind. Give me a unit draft, please. Yes, thank you very much. Really important. Weird. I can do Shade Splitter. Trample Boy. Kinhost Carapace? We almost killed the floor. Really? Okay, hold up. We have it. I know what you're thinking. No, I don't have it. I really don't have it. I can kill this guy, but I missed the Collector. Unbelievable. Monster Train. No Train Stewards in sight. Monster Train, how could you? Wow, Monster Train. I trusted you, man. I trusted you, bud. I'm probably gonna leak those guys upstairs. That's rough. Actually, no, it's fine. We give up on downstairs. Man, he gets pummeled. We play double train stewards, and we buff the middle guy because I believe in the you that wins. I really need... Oof. Alright, we fracture something away at least. I'm gonna go ahead and buff upstairs, I guess? Sure, guy upstairs gets buffed. He at least swings a couple times. We kill one man. Do we win? Monster Train, you can't defeat me. I refuse to allow it. I am too powerful, Monster Train. Alright, we got it. Good grief, that damage combat. I missed the Collector by a tragically small amount. Mind Collapse. Magic Power, thank you for reminding me. Soul-crushing guilt. I mean, I'm sad that this Echo Infusion is purple and my previous one wasn't, but we snap-click soul-crushing guilt. Keeper of Echoes, thank you. Monster Train, we're on a roll. Divine Artifact. Yo! He's insane! I would love nothing more than to take this 25 gold, but I've never had Advanced Prototype plus Divine Advanced Prototype. The Ultimate Steward has arrived. I can't wait to click on my deck. Hold up, before I do anything else. Look at them! They're so insane! Oh, I'm so hype. Oh my god, Daedalus, good luck, brother. I wish I could keep this relic. Train Steward is the strongest unit in the game. Straight up, 80 damage Train Steward. What do you mean? It's so awesome. Wow, that's cool. Alright, I'm gonna go left. I don't really know what I'm looking for. I guess I would take like a permafrost here. Oh, that's awesome. Monster Train, thank you for this. Oh, permafrost, they show it to me. Wurmkin banner. We see a Carver. Let's think about this. Carver... I'm trying to decide on what the best approach here is. You could do Carver into Keeper. Pretty potent, right? We have to Space Prism. We have to take a space anyway, right? I don't think we get a choice here. I have a Space Prism. I think we have to take space because Monstrous Penumbra. Okay, deal with it. Great. Now, what else can we do? If I see Artifact on ring 4, I pivot, and then we have a 0 space Architect, which works. We can put that on the floor with my doubles, and we're okay. So I could still make this work in an interesting way if I see an intrinsic at a temple. If we don't, it's fine. There's maybe other solutions. It's not the Kinho's Carapace. I think the Carver is for sure a click here, either way. -2. Alright, well, Gem Trove is now officially playable. Well done. Welcome to the team, champ. Purge. I think I'm purging a Shade Splitter, I guess. Okay. I pretty much have to just take stuff, right? The Permafrost, I'm considering this for, wait for it, your friend Bounding Echoes. I really want to connect this with the important cards. Now, if I see an X5, I probably X1 the Gem Trove? I don't want an X5 Echo Infusion, that's bad. If these cards were purple, I would X5 Gem Trove for sure. I think we move on, see what we hit here. It's garbage. We'll just trade health for a relic here. Good grief. Mind Jacks, okay, actually. That is a space relic on mid-floor. Huh. That tells me I kind of want to do Carver into Keeper here, right? Carver into Keeper, do 2 of them. We could get Trample Penumbras kind of on the floor. with double architect. Setting up middle is a little risky, but doable, I think. I think this is it. Okay. The permafrost I'm going to put on the bounding echoes, and I'm going to take... Where's my next shop? Steel shop comes with double money. That's actually really important, because I do want to invest a little in these cards. But I was worried about that. Let's move on. I think we beat Daedalus handily here. Handily. I have Ultra Instinct Advanced Prototype right now, so that's pretty neat. Ultra Instinct he's actually so cracked. It's unreal. Goodbye, whatever that was. Kinho's Carapace, I knew ye not at all. Play in the big man, get some scaling in. I am gonna put some health down. That's right, I don't have any Ember. Cool. Mid floor should be fine. I think bottom floor we're gonna lose our buddy pretty quickly, but that's okay. Alright, play purple cards. They're your friend. I do want to put down other train stewards because they are incredible. Great. Purple stuff. Purple stuff. Wonderful. I guess a damage shield in the back. Doesn't really matter that much. The train steward does like 99% of the effort, right? Just truly. Train steward is doing most of everything. Cool. Good. Making it work. Let's see. What else comes up? Alright, we hit the permafrost, the bounding echoes, we're playing it. It's now completely popping off. It's great. Fracture is your friend. Soul Crushing Guilt the boss, because of course we buff. Alright, this is pretty much in the bag right now. I could have gotten another purple there if I had cared, but I also kind of don't care. I'll play another guy upstairs. I mean, Ultra Instinct Train Stewards just demolish here, right? They're like easiest win of my life. Monster Train going mad with power. Tell me more. Just absolute crush. It's good. It's good, isn't it? I like it. I like it a lot. Kindle is purple. Kindle could play into the Prismal Dust. Earnest Tap is an option. Unfortunately, no Perils Angle. Forever Consumed. I don't see us ever being able to conveniently play the Furnace Tap, but it might not be the worst option. I'll take it. We haven't seen a multi-strike yet. We do see Keeper of Echoes squared. We could have done it, but I think the Carver will work out just as well. Bog Chrysalis. I could pivot here. The one advantage the pivot has is that Endless pays out. We'll take the Bog Chrysalis. It's a weird grab here, trust me, I know. But it's a weird grab, but it's okay. We're going left. I need to see... I absolutely need to see steel shops. The main reason we take that grab is if I see Endless in this shop, it defines this run. Architect pivot. Absolutely take the Architect pivot. 100%. Very good. Reroll this. Quick. Quick is not what anyone wanted here. Damage shield 3 on the Keeper is probably it. Huh. Weird run. Take the damage shield 3. Removals are tempting, but I need to save some cash for this next steel shop. And my train stewards are pretty good. Now everything else gives me purples. 85 I think is acceptable here. We move on. Ancient Hate. I don't think this really affects anything besides the mine collapse, so we chill. Okay, let me run some math on this. He's 3 space or 2 space here. So he leaves 4 space on the floor, which is enough for Carver and a morsel, and that's pretty much it. I guess we put down Penumbra here. I put down Train Steward. I'm going to play a Fracture. And then we get a 2020 airdrop in. We kill a man. I mean, it could have been worse. We killed a man. Great news. Here comes the Keeper here. Mine Collapse middle. Reap. Reap. Okay, we clear that at least. It's not as bad as it could be, right? Let's Gem Trove downstairs and play a bunch of morsels up here. We're buffing. We're buffing. Reap in the back is pretty big here. I want to play a Train Steward upstairs. Yeah, this will have to do. I want to kill that man, because he does a lot of damage to me. Okay, this is good. We're going to go ahead and hit the Bounding Echoes. Echo Infusion middle, great. This mid-floor, looking rough, real quick. Let's put a Train Steward in, actually. This guy walks on me with 1 health. Is that real? I think it is. I think it is. He walks on me with 1 health. I could reset that and maybe put the Train Steward up top, but I really wanted a buff on this floor. Oof. Not great, in fact. Second Train Steward upstairs does a pretty decent job of keeping us afloat, at least. We kill a guy. Ouch. That's going to be a solid 22. Scary floor. Reap upstairs, please. I need to buff this guy. Alright, 42 damage is pretty good. How do I make numbers bigger? I think we might lose if I do something too rash here. Okay, I think the Excavator gets this kill. Whew, good grief. Alright, wonderful. I'm over here just having... I'm over here fighting... Having the fight of my life. This random morsel saves the day, you know. That's Monster Train. Yeah, I had a feeling this would be closer than anyone wanted. That was kind of my biggest concern. Drop in the egg. And then buff here. I think if we put enough down that we hatch the egg, this actually does a respectable amount of damage. Yeah, okay, fine. It pops out. It does like 18s, yeah, okay. And then this guy punches out. Alright, woof, good grief. A lot of damage taken, but pretty dicey. Prism Retrieval might be critical on this run. I'll grab it. I like that card. Revenge, Total Recall, Power of Knowledge. None of these do any of utility I want here. Go fishing. Go fishing. Horde today says, Pyrestone Housing. Mark of a Champion makes Trample Penumbra slightly less bad. I think it's going to be Pyrestone Housing, though, if I'm being real with you. We see a multi-strike. Alright, we're feeling much better about the run of Monster Train today. Reroll this. Endless. Interesting. Interesting. The order makes me wonder. We should take this. Yeah. Battlestone maybe on the Keeper. If we see an overstack, I want to be able to use it. This is enough. 2 hits on the floor, 2 of them. We can play the Bog Chrysalis. If we see future multi-strikes, we can do some work here. The extra, you know, 10 health, 5 damage is pretty good. I wouldn't hate plus 10 here either, though. 15-15 is pretty okay. That's enough defense, honestly. We'll take the Strength Stone here. Maybe I get a tiny refraction? We do not. Would I take a Wildwood Sap here? No, but I'll take 10 gold. Bummer. That's a real bummer. Okay, I think we need to cut cards, maybe? Time to drop a Train Steward, I think. What's coming up? Hellvent. I was hoping for Hellvent of value onto your boy, Keeper of Echoes. Maybe I get a... There's a cave there. I could hit there. I think we're going to go for that Hellvent. I'm going to cut a Train Steward. I need to get down to the purples faster. We're going to save the rest of our money and move on. 29 cards. 6 card draw. Heaven Seal is a great way to die here. We're very not fast enough for this. I can do Penumbra. Yeah, check it. We can do Penumbra, Keeper. Pop 1 dude down here. Hit him with the Prism Retrieval. It's Big Stew. Big Stew can go upstairs, I think. Seems acceptable. Okay, 1 Bounding Echoes lands here. Great. Space Prism. Cool. I honestly think the Train Steward is more valuable here, if I'm being clear about it. Yes, the Train Steward upstairs has an important job. His job, kill everything else. He pops Upstairs Man. Good work, team. I'm going to sack a Rubble Morsel upstairs. I'm actually going to sack both these morsels to preserve his damage shield. I am going to hold over... Yeah, okay. We clear the front guys at least. That's something. This is a pretty good Prismal Dust. We'll take it. Not a Prismal Dust. Bounding Echoes, I mean to say. We're going to play the key cards here. I wish to reap upstairs so I don't lose horribly. Interesting. How do I plan on playing this? I think I daze him, right? I think we're dazing this guy. Yeah, it'll have to do. We just inspire mid-floor for survivability. This guy walks upstairs and gets punched twice and dies. Okay, fine. Gem Trove is cool. I like this. I can then... base tank upstairs. Random Train Steward doing some heavy lifting here. We are going to play a lot of cards on middle. It's right to do it. Good. Great. Okay, we should get past Crystal Cloak as long as I remember to get rid of the bottom floor goons. Yeah, it's good. Soul Crushing Guilt here is worthwhile. Still kills them. Yes, thank you, random top floor Train Steward. 2 days is excellent. Wait for it. I think we can push through with Gem Trove. Alright, we did it. Good grief. Good grief. Alright, 9 stealth. Amazing. Guy just gets the heck beaten out of him. And then the Train Steward actually pops off. And the random The random penumbra in the back floor also popping off there. Cannibalize, no thank you. Cave-in, prism retrieval, whatever. Wurmkin etchings? Man, I think it might be Ancient Resonance, actually. I wish it were purple, but we'll take it. I do need that card, I think. We go to the right. Yes, it's time. Give me Tiny Stone. Coward, video game. Video game is cowardly. Arg. Arg, arg, arg. Penitent Remains. I mean, it's not the worst. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I only play them once. I guess it's great if I go in on this egg. I guess I could go in on the egg, right? Woof. It's not what anyone wanted. Spell chain? Not sure. Intrinsic, however, is a good pickup. Intrinsic on the Bounding Echoes. You could intrinsic on the Space Prism. Does that change something for me? I have... Think about this. I'm going to have a 1 space Penumbra. He's 4, but he gives me 3. So he's 1 space. I do think the intrinsic probably will need to be in the Space Prism, actually. This prevents me from having to take space. Reminder to the universe that I am apparently playing a Trainwreck episode despite how bad this run feels so far. Spell Chain is probably on this Bounding Echoes, as stupid as it sounds, because it means I get a second go of the Permafrost, right? I can hold it for a different turn, make more cards purple. It's bizarre, but I think so. And then I'm going to be duping Big Man because it's important. All right, let's go. It's important. Okay, what a bizarre run this is. Let's play Monster Train. Space Prism. Oh, incredible. I can't fit both keepers on the floor. Amazing. Well, you know what that means. It means we're putting in this egg instead. Awesome. Great roll. Wonderful roll. Amazing news. Well, this is at least something. Bounding Echoes lets me play the keeper pretty well, which is good. Does something. I can play Rando Train Steward upstairs, which, you know what, I've done worse. I'm going to Prism Retrieval out another Rando Train Steward. In fact, we all agree Rando Train Steward is best Train Steward. I think they actually clear the floor. Thank you, Train Stewards. You saved my run again. This is a good turn for Bounding Echoes, number 2. Yeah, look at these guys. Absolutely clap. Amazing. Incredible news. Play cards. You know why we play cards? So that they get played. We actually hatched this egg. Incredible. I should Soul Crushing Guilt the boss, I think. Probably important. We hatch on mid-floor. Those guys crush, actually. Right? Actually doing some serious heavy lifting here. Airdrop in big guys up top. Seems good to me. I do want to blast middle. It's a lot of health saved. And we push 185. Honestly, the egg might save our run, kind of. Where's my next steel shop? Ah, it's coming up. Okay, we're not going to play into it there. I'm going to load up mid-floor. But mid-floor is actually doing some serious work here, huh? Look at this. 74-35. We've got random Trample Man in the back, I guess. You know, I could think of worse things. I haven't even played the other man on my run. Okay, priorities, though. Let's buff. 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 Hatch this egg. Great. Good enough. We're going to play armor stuff middle because it's correct to do it. We actually just straight up clear mid floor, which is kind of ridiculous. Which means next egg goes downstairs. It's a good egg. This is our incant? Great, so I'm just going to buff downstairs, I guess. And I'm going to feed him a million morsels. Here, get pumped. Ridiculous. Strong argument here for dazing the boss at the cost of that fracture. I do think that's worth it. It's a pretty hyper-loaded bottom guy, huh? Interesting. I could hatch this egg. No, I can't. No, I cannot. Unfortunate. That's okay. I think the right decision is, well, obviously the morsel down there, for sure. He does something. I think we buff mid-floor is the right call here. I actually think we buff downstairs. This represents a lot of bonus damage, right? Crazy how much bonus damage that adds up to. Even though the egg never hatches, it still does like 800 damage to him, which is pretty impressive. That's pretty cool. I think we win on middle if I play my cards right. Yeah, we got it. It didn't take much, right? Because they all get these bonuses and they get the armor in the front. All you have to do is get them over that threshold and it wins. Okay, good. Good enough. This egg might just save the run. Eternal Kinstone seems good. That's going to help the egg situation. Click it, yes. Draw cards, please. Draw cards. I already have space, kind of, thanks to Mindjacks. We go to the right. Firestone housing me up, baby. Architect 2, yes please. 100%, hard pivot. Take the money. Horde today says refracting lens is probably cracked here. We're going to take it. Steel Shop says large stone is not your friend. Do not click it. Do not pass go or collect $200. I'm going to give him 25 health. Where's my next steel shop? Hey, it's with the hell vent. All right, we're going to give him a 25 healther. I think this is good. Damage shield would be stronger. I am going to that steel shop. How am I feeling about it? How are we feeling about it? Random Train Steward has been doing some heavy lifting in this run. I think it's finally time that they start to fall off a little bit. We'll leave one in for now. I think I just chill here, right? We move on to Ring 7. I'm easily getting to 200, as long as I don't do anything too stupid here. Pyro Wings is spicy. I don't love it. I'm not afraid of Ancient Hate. Okay, we drop in Penumbra. He does decent work. Okay, how do I want to approach this? Single keeper coming in next turn. This big guy is always going to be dicey. Always. Kind of don't want to lose the egg. I think what we're going to do is play top floor and try to lean into the egg to the best of our ability. Give him some stats and some echoes. Man, of course, double click here. Such a bummer. Such a bummer. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and hit double Mind Collapse here. 2 for 2 is good. Yeah, actually, I can play the other guy? What the heck did I do weird? Strange. Actually not sure how I did that, but that's okay. Play the card, chill. Let's hit infuse mid-floor, fine. Alright, we did some decent work to this guy, but I do lose basically my entire next turn, unfortunately. Play Bounding Echoes, it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and Echo upstairs. I know it's not going to do anything. This guy walks on me, but it'll have to do. Ouch. Fine. Play the other Bounding Echoes here. It's a very good pickup, I think. Alright. Echo Infusion upstairs. I don't think we get out of this unless I daze up top. Which is kind of a bummer. Daze in the back. This will save me 50 health anyway, which is, you know, worth it. And then we double tap Echoes up here. Mid-floor is collapsing. We at least don't die upstairs, which is great. I get the egg back. I can't play the egg, which is, you know, an absolute tragedy. Mid-floor is fully collapsing. How do I feel about this combat, huh? This is insane, right? I mean, we're dead here. I lose all of mid-floor. I lose my banner unit situation. Like, what's the angle here, huh? Rough. Well, refracting lens, carry me, baby, I guess. I don't know what else to say. I lose 2 Ember. This guy basically pummels me. Oh my god, I redrew the egg, though. Are we real? I think we need to play top floor. I don't know what anyone's talking about. I think we need to play top floor here. This whole business. The problem is actually not... The real problem here is entirely that I'm playing... What's the problem that I'm trying to describe is that I'm playing into middle floor. I think we need to hard commit to the eggs, right? Yes, I think we need to hard commit to eggs here. Which is interesting. How in the world did I get Mind Collapse to do 6 after playing a Keeper of Echoes? Oh, I got an Ember. I got a Rubble Morsel that I didn't get this time for some reason. Understood. Understood. Give up the ghost on the morsel, on the buddy. We're playing this. I'm going to self-reap here. I'm going to click Prism Retrieval here. I play the Mind Collapse, and I play Echo Infusion just to hold it over on the Collector. We hatch upstairs. Now I think we're looking a little more logical, right? You get to airdrop the Chrysalis. Middle. And then I can do things like... Weird. Well, we didn't really get very far here. The problem is I'm losing the egg now, right? I completely lose the egg, which is absolute trash. I don't really know what else to say other than that sucks. Well, I mean, I guess it could have been worse, right? It's a real bummer, though, right? All right, we get the Bounding Echoes. Fine, 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 fine. Okay. What is the problem? What do I do here, though, right? I'm not pushing any numbers through, so like, okay, great, I killed a man, but really, what does that buy me, yeah? Very little, and now I have to eat this next floor entirely, pretty much. Yeah, that's true. I have to somehow not die here, with no ember whatsoever. Cool, I have died here. What is the play on this combat? Do I throw everything away? This is a really rough run for this particular setup. Maybe I actually do just only play the egg? Is that even remotely feasible? I just what? Just played Trample Penumbra to get him out of there and then don't even do anything with him? What if really the play here is as simple as just don't do anything? I do think putting down the Keeper of Echoes to hatch the egg on this turn is super correct. Right? Super correct to hatch the egg on this turn. Just 100%, right? And I can then hold over the Echo Infusion here. Is the Echo Infusion wrong? It might be, actually. And then we drop in the extra egg. Is it really just play more egg? Maybe? I mean, we do just straight up lose our next turn thanks to that, but... And then what? We just continue to sacrifice stuff here until we can... We hatch the egg. Is hatching the egg worth more than this 50 health, maybe? Maybe. Maybe, actually. I do have another Ember Drain here I'd get rid of. I'm over here contemplating dazing this guy for 50, but what if I let him walk and I just accept 60 damage here? Okay. It's spicy. Alright, I mean, it could be worse, right? I feel like we have a play here because I can Soul Crushing Guilt in the back, which gives me a next turn. Egg still dies. Incredible. Okay. I mean, we're going to get punched here, but we're not dead yet. This is the turn that killed me before. Man. Terrifying. All right. Hold up. There's gotta be a way to sneak through this. This combat has just flatlined my very brittle run. Okay. Alright, somehow this time I did get that Rubble Morsel. I'm not gonna play Penumbra here, I don't think. Just let him go, pretty much. That's it. Straight up. Okay. And then... what? We drop in the Keeper, who I do think is correct to play. I reap... first off, I guess I can take the... money. There's no reason not to. And then we fracture... Prism Retrieval, and I sack the Train Steward here, and I drop the Echo Infusion, and we hatch the egg. Okay, you play one Bounding Echoes here for sure. We airdrop in other egg. It's big. We I could reap middle, but it doesn't kill him, right? We're served much better by reaping upstairs, I think. We actually kill that guy, which I don't think the math made sense to me at all, but fine. It really sucks missing this Kinstone Totem, that's for sure. We sack a bunch of this stuff, and I do Daze in the back. Sucks so much missing this Eternal Kinstone here. Can't emphasize that enough. Okay, how are we gonna win now? How do we win now? We are hatching this turn incredibly, which is pretty cool. That does help a little because I only get a little bit of the... what is it called? Of the Ember Drain. Still enough to disable my whole floor. I think we kill the front guy and then immediately pass away to a literally 100 incoming damage. I think that's it, right? I think that's it for our run. Dang. I can't see how we snake this out. This is a... Huh. So the only thought I have that maybe could have been a better correct answer is if I had guessed the multi-strike into the egg before seeing the Endless. It's 100 incoming damage. Good grief. I could actually tank one of these guys, unbelievably. But two of them, no. I have a lot of health here, and I'm generating a lot of health thanks to Refracting Lens. Is there a better way of playing this out? I don't think so. I really don't think so, right? I guess we could just put Penumbra on the floor, right? There's really no reason not to. Is that true? I don't know if that's true. You drop in the man. He's correct to add, for sure. We take the Mind Collapse because you might as well. We give up the Ghost on the Echo Infusion. We prioritize the Hatch. Prioritize the Hatch. Ah, we can't play him here. Unfortunate. I can just kill that man, I guess. I do lose my next turn and the egg, though. Right? Immediate challenge, right? Whoopsie daisy. Lose everything. Days on mid-floor. At least we get our next turn. I don't know, honestly. I mean, this is like, okay, this guy hits me twice. At least I get my next turn. That's cool. I'll take that, I suppose. Reap once middle. 4 times 3 almost gets the kill. I can actually guarantee the kill. Wow, incredible. Amazing work, team. Generate purples here, I think, is worthwhile. Sack the guy downstairs. Generating purples is a good call for a variety of reasons. Alright, this guy beats the ever-living dirt out of me, but, you know, we've at least reduced it down to 1 enemy, which is kind of crazy. If I can kill the guy in back, I think we're kind of set, right? Is that possible? No? Man, we almost had it, too. Look at that. Almost had it. Maybe I can sneak out. Gosh, is this possible? There's one turn we drop units. that maybe it really is just egg. This, I gotta be real with you, is one of the most bizarre, like, just egg. I gotta wonder, is the keeper correct even? I don't know. I have so little idea here. It's kind of nuts. I'm looking at this just thinking to myself, what cards do you even play? Right? What cards? I couldn't begin to tell you. Okay, we get Abounding Echoes here, which I'm going to use to put echoes upstairs, I guess. We kill that man. Sure, alright, fine. This guy walks up on us at full health, which I guess he's worth a lot of health damage to me. Fine. Is this really it? Pure egg? We daze next floor. Wow, I wonder if this is actually it, huh? I'm alive, right? 3 hits? Yeah, okay. And then 4th egg drops in here. This guy is going to pose some issues up here, right? I can increase our damage numbers a little bit, but he causes me some concerns. Okay. That's livable. Alright, we got past it. Now the only thing is, can I actually kill this goon? No! We came so close. So close. Oh, it's a bummer. Alright. I think we have a route. I'm gonna be real with you. This is the most work I have put into a Trainwreck in a long time. If I get to pick one unit, it's 100% going to be... Think about this for, like... I have not... I'll be honest with you. I have not yet figured out what in the world causes me to get 1 extra Ember versus not here. I'm just playing cards in a slightly different order, maybe? I don't know. If I get 1 unit, it's 100% this keeper. 100% this keeper. He does good work here. The problem is, he introduces a lot of problems. It's true, he does. Absolutely. We're gonna self-reap here. I'm gonna go ahead, ping here. I'm thinking about it. His major problem, he hatches on this turn, I then take 3 Ember Drain next turn. The alternative is I wait a turn. This guy walks on me like an absolute lunatic. And then we chill. I could also, what if I start playing the Echo Infusion now, huh? None can say what this would do to the run. Could they? Ha ha. Truly indecipherable. There might be a way to snake a victory out here. I honestly couldn't even begin to tell you. I have to put 2 echoes down or I'm throwing. Work on mid-floor, I guess. This guy walks up and just beats the ever-living dirt out of me. He doesn't kill me, but he hurts with his regen and everything. Okay, big play number 1 is 100%. We click that. We're going to Soul Crushing. I have to Soul Crushing Guilt. upstairs, unfortunately, because of the way I played this. That's true. Oh, I am alive. I thought I was about to die. Go team. Well done, or something. I mean, we lose on this turn, right? 10 times out of 10, we lose every time. This did not pan out. I think holding the Echo Infusion, despite the value of the card, is wrong. Okay, bummer. I don't know what to tell you here as far as... Look, I got the Rubble Morsel again. I don't know what the right strategy is to snake out of this. I think we're close. We're close. I wonder if Trample Penumbra is enough to push it. Hold up, actually. We're really exploring. There's a narrow window here. I'm a little disappointed, honestly. If I'm being honest with you, I kind of feel like this should have been stronger, but 175 shards, we're getting double elite, triple elite light wings, for the record. Triple elite light wings is just... Don't even know what else to tell you about that other than good luck, I guess. Other than good luck, I guess. Now, if I drop in the guy, we don't get what we want here. So I'm going to we just spend all of this on Prismal Dust. Alternatively, no, you can't play this Furnace Tap on him because he's not hatching. That's actually true. If he was hatching, you could maybe get 5 health here, but you can't. Alright, fine. Sacrifice a Train Steward. Goodbye, champion. Okay. Right. Bounding Echoes does connect the dots on this kin host. Very strong. We at least do some damage here, right? A respectable amount of it. We actually, and yeah, you kill the Light Wings. That's true. Okay, so I mean, killing that Light Wings and hatching upstairs means I only take 1 Ember Drain, which is a big win, because then I can play second guy in, I can Soul Crushing Guilt mid-floor, and I can reap bottom floor. We really do just want to hatch upstairs, though, if I'm being honest with you. But I think we have to begin killing downstairs. And then it's as simple as send it, send it. Yes. Now, I think I messed up there. I think I could have played this Bounding Echoes and gotten it. That's true as well. Reap there. I'm going to reap middle. And then I'm going to reap... We hatch here. He's dazed. I don't think he kills me. I think he might kill me, actually. I think I messed this up, right? I think I messed this one up. Let's slow that down. Sure. Do you kill me? Technically not. Okay. You know what? Fine. And then we get the egg back again. Unreal. We actually cleared the floor? Penumbra did all the work here? Actually insane. Begin work on this back guy. It's important. I don't even know what to say. More cards upstairs. Good grief. Alright, well, we made it past this combat, unbelievably. You airdrop in the man. We're playing the Eternal Kinstone here. We do die here. Yeah, I think there's a way to skate through. I think I see it. Do you see it? The one line that wins this combat? It's unreal how unlucky you have to be to find it. But it's there. You play Penumbra because he doesn't give you Ember Drain. It's actually ridiculous. You come upstairs, we self-reap. We do get the Collector because I want the purple on that floor. We play the Prism Retrieval. We just sack the Train Stewards downstairs. We let everything walk. You come upstairs, we do connect with Eternal Kinstone, which is huge. I take one Ember Drain here, which is acceptable. All the rest goes middle. You sack this. This guy walks on me. It could be worse, right? Bounding Echoes. We drop in the egg one more time. I come down here. I daze the Pyre Wings. I play the Bounding Echoes. This was the major switch before because I need to hatch this egg on this turn, right? That's the big swing. And this last reap now begins going downstairs. This guy hits me once, okay. Because now I don't take the Ember Drain and this egg drops in doing some huge amounts of damage to this guy. So he does not walk on me at full. I clear everything here on middle. Yep. Great work. I prioritize hatching upstairs right now. Critical. Yeah, critical. And then just play stuff out. And I think as long as I live this turn, we win the combat, right? I think he does not kill us. No! He was so close to not killing us! Oh, I have to put some effort into him. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, okay. We're there. We're there. I believe. Full trust, okay? I have the plan. I have the plan. I know exactly every card you must play in exactly every single possible order. What if I just sacrifice a Keeper of Echoes here? It's actually not terrible, huh? Just play him and then do this? And then you don't play the Train Steward? What does that do? I don't want to talk about that. We did 50 damage to him. It does cost me... I don't love that for me. Not a huge fan of how that one pans out, but... Sure, sure, sure. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hey, look, I Ember Drain. I don't like that. Ember Drain is illegal. Ember Drain, illegal. Now, in order to hatch here... Right, the thing it kills him, but I need to hatch here is the thing. So I have to play that reap upstairs. Weird. Interesting. Okay. Play up top. Important. Kill enemies on this floor. Okay. Well, he is dying, which is not bad. He is passing away, which is pretty cool. Actually. Like, straight up unironically, it's cool that he is dying up there. Let's reap middle. And let's power up top floor, I think. I could begin scaling health, or I can put in some extra damage here put in some extra damage numbers. I like that. I do think I will hold over this. Yeah, it doesn't change anything. He still dies. Math checks out. All right, our priority now is win. The priority is win. Play the days first. Doesn't look good for me if I'm being honest with you. Well, I'm alive. Which is... This is straight up the furthest turn I've ever seen here. So... Don't even know what else to offer. This is the farthest I've ever gotten on this combat, which is dumb, but accurate. Extremely dumb, but very accurate. And we lose on the boss, of course. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, man, it's a bummer. Oh, come off it. No. No. I will survive. You cannot stop me. The Ring 7. At this point, I'm so overcommitted, I don't even care. Bring it on. Monster Train, no. You know what that difference is? That difference is the plus 25 on this shop. Unheckin' believable. I'm gonna not play the Keeper of Echoes down below, actually. We're not gonna do that. It costs me on one turn, and it doesn't really trade well, right? It doesn't trade equivalently, I don't think. Unreal. Monster Train, man. Monster Train. Oh, I can't believe that. That's an actually unbelievable twist. What if I start playing these eggs in the back, huh? It's kind of a weird idea, huh? Interesting. Puts the stronger ones in the back. I don't actually know how to feel about that. It's not necessarily a bad idea. I could protect... I think I should protect Penumbra. He hits for 80, right? That's pretty decent. I'd love to hatch up here. I'd also benefit a lot from playing a gem trove literally once in this entire combat, you know? So that's also something I should seriously consider. Just actually play a gem trove. That would be cool. The Reap on middle only does so much. I think the right choice is almost always to hatch here. 100%. We clear the floor at least. This does mean we can elevator, which is nice. Wonder how well that's gonna matter. I'll play some echoes, we'll see. I don't know if this guy beats me or I don't, or if I die. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, fine. That's the world where he kills me exactly. Okay, okay. We're figuring it out, alright? We're learning the powers of this combat. This is the most I've ever been motivated to win a single combat ever. Truly, it is unreal how much effort I am putting into this specific combat. Actually nuts. incredible when you think about it. Truly incredible. What if you take an Ember Drain here to hit this guy, right? I think it's bad. Don't do it. I think it's bad. Don't do it is a pretty good response to this. Because I have to play Eternal Kinstone here. Important. I need to kill this next man. And it's not even close. Okay. This guy walks on me. That's a lot of damage coming in. But we can get around it. I do think playing in the back is correct. We want to play the Soul Crushing Guilt here. Yes, it is a must be done. I wonder if the right answer... I'm not actually sure. There's a lot of choices we could take here, right? There's a lot of ways this could go. Okay, this guy only hits me once from this position. The Reap downstairs, pretty effective, if I'm being honest with you. I don't think upstairs really does much, if I'm being honest with you. It's 2 by 2 is 4, plus an extra 10, 14. It's not that impressive. This Reap is almost certainly best spent downstairs. 100%. This guy hits me for 10. Fine. Okay, we knew that was coming. Great. The bad thing is this Gem Trove gets wasted on this Spikes man. But if I can save any health whatsoever, it pays off pretty big time. Right? Any health, any amount of it does a lot of good work. The Reap is not going to help much upstairs unless I hatch. So I think really the right choice is always going to be kill mid-floor here. 5 by 2 is not enough. I think killing that guy, killing this next floor entirely is really important. 41 is not enough to win this. So hatching on this turn is mission critical. That is a true statement. I think we've just boxed ourselves into the exact same situation, haven't we, though? 100% just boxed ourselves into this exact same problem, where I need to do more damage to this man, but I can't, right? What if you push one of these guys to the back and let this damage come through? Wow, well that might suck, but I might live, right? That does suck, but I do live. So the real question now is, if I draw Gem Trove, I think I can win the run? Okay, well we couldn't draw Gem Trove, so we lose the run. That's understandable. Have a nice day. We came close. Pushing to the back is a serious thought there, though. Using Soul Crushing Guilt to revert things around. I've been hitting the guy in the back because I think I need to play cards, but tough to say. I do think Penumbra is super critical to this. These early turns, it doesn't matter, right? I'm still kind of debating on whether or not we want to play a Keeper. Like, accepting an Ember Drain coming up is not that bad, if I'm being honest with you. Of course, I played this in the wrong order and I lost the Collector. I may as well get the kill if I'm going to do it right. I want the Ember. I've already replayed this combat 700 times because I'm convinced there's a little puzzle solution to this. But kind of a... This is actually nonsense. Okay, the floor is the same as usual. Great job. Okay, first order of business. Play Keeper. Mine Collapse. Self-Fracture. playing second keeper doesn't seem correct, but it might be, right? No, it's not. It's not correct. Could put this keeper down middle. No, I don't want to do that. That's fine. Alright, he at least hits him. I lose some Ember on this turn, but this is a turn where I think we can get away with it, right? He hatches no matter what. And I can just reap middle and do a good chunk to this guy and kill him, actually. So we hatch upstairs. I take the 1 Ember Drain. We still get through that guy in the back. We get the full turn here. We do get the days, which is important. We get to play more eggs. I really think this is probably the correct play, if I'm being honest with you. So this will hatch the egg right here. Egg is out right now. Great. We've done an extra 374 here, which we didn't have before. That's pretty cool, huh? A free 74 damage. Now, we probably lose him here, but that's okay. We airdrop in the egg here all the same, and I think we're pushing better numbers for sure, right? 194, pretty darn good. Okay. Alright, fine. That's at least kills one of those guys. This guy walks and hits me once. We clear this. We lose 1 man. I could play Reap on middle. It's kind of an interesting play. Or losing a guy doing 56, I don't know how much I care about this. I think 3 Echoes hatches him. We have 5, 6 on the board. He dies, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could have fit another man on this floor, right? So, based on that, I could reap middle and really do some damage to him, or try to anyway. Which is not a bad call, right? Get some numbers in. It's 28. It's not a lot, but it is something. He regenerates, of course. I think we live if I just daze this guy, though, right? I'm, like, actually certain. I think mathematically we come out ahead on this guy. So, I think we do daze him. I'm going to play egg downstairs. Now, here's a thought. What if you kill your own man upstairs to put the egg in? Is this secret tech actually cracked? Maybe. I'm pretty sure we live this, right? Mathematically, he should pass away. Yeah, he does. All right. We don't lose this turn, which is actually really important for anyone keeping track at home. We bring in the man. I'm going to give him a bunch of health because it seems like the right thing to do. And I want this floor to be loaded. I'm actually going to put this Reap into the boss. Hope they die. Now, I'm not going to see the thing I really want to... We win? Yo! Oh my god. Press end turn. We did it, kids. 5 million replays later, I get a scream of delight from the boy cat. Oh my god, the end of an era. The most difficult combat in Monster Train history. Alright, I don't want these cards. I don't even remember what our deck does at this point. I just remember the puzzle game of trying to get out of that nonsense. Unreal. What was our plan? We're going to a steel shop, right. Yes, 100%. Skip this. Great news. Unbelievable. Revenge of the Damned is probably a good spell to have, if I'm being honest with you. There's a possibility I see like a tendon piercing or something for it. We should grab that, yeah. Soul Siphon was also worth considering there. Go to the right. Wow. Unbelievable. Tendon piercing? Yeah, alright. Revenge of the Damned is on board here. I'm good with this. Although Ancient Resonance, pretty good. I got a -2 for it as well. I actually think the minus tendon piercing Ancient Resonance is probably the better play here, right? Yeah, I think so. We're at 200 exactly, which is exciting. Give me Hardened Hull so this run pops off, please. Give me Multi-Strike. Plus 25. You know what? We're not going to mess around. Put that in the egg. Second Endless. Not pleasant. Hey, Multi-Strike. This is honestly cracked. Incredible. We get to remove the last Train Steward. I am shocked that we're here. I am shocked that we did it. Base charge. It's a snap click, right? 100%. Improved Firebox prevents the issue where I see both keepers on turn 1 when we click it. I'm going to re-roll here. Shade Lamp, Jack Strips, Mask of Penumbra. It's probably removals based on that, right? Yeah, I think we cut bad stuff. Furnace Tap, I think, probably can go based on the fact that we haven't seen the Permafrost or any other way of leveraging this. It's a pretty rough card. Sure. We get another one. This is probably just going to be... hard to say, actually, right? It's probably just a Shade Splitter, right? I guess, you know, Shade Splitter's not bad. Could take Jack Strips instead. Jack Strips is pretty bad compared to just removing a card. I think Shade Splitter is going to get cut here. Yeah. Unfortunately, there have been no real high rolls in this run, which is rough, I'll admit. That's pretty tough. What even is your dupe? Great question. Is it just Eternal Kinstone? Very possibly. You know, it actually also might just be Ancient Resonance number 2. This card's pretty decent. I get another removal? Good grief. Another Shade Splitter goes away, maybe. Just make the draws a little more consistent. Just a little bit. Mind Collapse is actually a pretty dead card. Well, Mind Collapse can be played at 0, so maybe it's a little better than Shade Splitter here, but... still pretty rough. I'll cut a Shade Splitter again, I think. Sure. The Hellvent here... might unironically be Ancient Resonance. Clear waves pretty effectively. Sure, actually, sure, let's do it. Unbelievable, we've made it. Seraph. What are you? Temperant? Great. 10 years later, we finally get to fight Seraph. Let's move. I cannot believe that combat was so difficult. That combat is a great example of like why this run is not that strong from like a 200 shard or even 100 shard perspective. I never play that combat at 175 Pact Shards walking into a normal Train of Thought episode. The fact that this is a Trainwreck is like an important part of this, right? We get good loadout there. We get the intrinsic play. Shade Splitter is your friend. I come downstairs. We didn't get that kill. I could have maybe gotten the Shade Splitter on that floor to prevent that hit from coming in, but that's okay. I'm going to drop in the Lad. And then I'm going to play an egg upstairs, probably. Seems good. I wonder if I should just not be playing these keepers and instead be 100% prioritizing everything else, right? It's a serious consideration. We hatched the egg. Incredible. Yeah, because like mid-floor just collapses here. What am I even doing against this guy, right? Very little, it turns out. Kind of an interesting situation to be in. Are the keepers a bait? Possibly, right? Very possibly. Huh. This is so weird. Now, I think I could get out of this, but like, I think I'm being led in this 200 shard universe. Is Penumbra a bait? What if I just play one keeper, right? One keeper. And we chill, right? Think about this just a little bit, right? Let's look. You get Eternal Kinstone up here. Great. Oh, I should have done this in a different order, right? Yeah, 100%. We get Gem Trove, right? Although we're going to kill this guy in the back here, and then we're going to Gem Trove this. And I get a damage shield. We sack a morsel on bottom. We play for Refracting Lens, and we chill here. The egg hatches. The egg is now online upstairs, popping off. Bog Chrysalis lands middle. We blow up mid-floor. He hatches, right? And now we're just loading this up, pretty much. And now we have 2 floors going nuts with power, right? This is how you're supposed to play this, which is actually crazy to me. Actually crazy. Great. Let's send it. Now we get the other Keeper of Echoes landing in, which is... who even knows what's happening here now? You drop him in, we daze this. You play the purple cards. We just consume some stuff, I guess. And our floor is basically going mad with power, right? It's true. I think it is, actually. Cool. Bounding Echoes. Great work. Go team. We want to generate 2 more Echoes middle. Makes sense. 1, 2... Ancient Resonance, blow up the floor. And then we scale this floor. And we're doing okay, right? Yeah, wild. We do hatch here. I mean, I accept the loss of our guy, pretty much. Right? We accept the loss of the Keeper here because we're really playing for egg scaling on this one. He pops out. Great work. Top floor is online. I would really like to daze this guy. Yeah, he's out of there. Mid floor, you play the egg back. Egg lands again. Take some scaling because reasons. Then we play this Gem Trove because also reasons. Armor, oh no. It's fine. And we reap the boss, I guess. You might as well. Doesn't really matter. And I think we win on the mid-floor, right? It's not that complicated of a line that we're playing here. So... yeah, I think we get it. As long as I remember to click the cards. Yeah, here's your Ancient Resonance. That's the important one. Clears a lot of this. Then we go Echo Infusion, Echo Infusion, Echo Infusion, play. And this guy hatches and does a truckload of damage, and we win. Right? Yeah, of course. Monster Train, right? It's just Monster Train gaming, basically, is what we're seeing here. Clean. We don't even lose the front guy in this particular universe because the egg does so much damage. This is nuts. So the way you play this run at high shards is so bizarre to me. What is this? Blank pages? Sure. You know why? Because it could give me Architect Penumbra. I am kind of flooded already, but there's a lot of stuff it could give me that would really help my run, so we're gonna click it. Spike Sentient, a proper tank maybe? Is just, you name it, they've got it. Now, how are we doing this, huh? That's the next question we get to ask ourselves. We're in kind of uncharted territory, right? I look at this and I go, hey, wait. How do I play this combat? I'm not sure. I think we go Penumbra in on middle. Penumbra in on middle, I think so. Drop in this guy. Play the Space Prism, because of course. I blow up a guy downstairs, because that seems smart. I'm going to scale middle, I guess. That seems okay, too. I'm going to draw, see who we hit. Honestly, hitting the egg like that is nuts. What a good roll, in fact. Guy drops in at 100 damage. That seems reasonable, right? Cool. This seems like a good turn. We're going to lead with a... not on that floor. Bounding Echoes. This gives me Burnout Rector chilling downstairs. Mid-floor has gone mad with power. I think we play the Keeper up top. We take this opportunity to scale here. I think it is smart to do. I guess I gotta stop 10 damage, huh? That's okay. Yeah, no, he might actually live. That's actually alright. I'm fine with him dying because it means that Little Fade is secretly cracked and there's no one who could convince me otherwise, actually. So that's exciting. Great. Little Fade, go get him. It's a purple Little Fade too, which is fun. Neat. Also, Little Fade benefits from Penitent Remains. Thanks, Monster Train. Very cool. How do I feel about this floor? I do think we want to play Mr. Echo Infusion here. That's a for sure. Big health in the back. I'd like to hatch this floor as well. I think this is a Gem Trove angle. Base tank on this if you can. Ooh, the fact that I can keep him alive is kind of clutch, because it means I can get away with an Ancient Resonance downstairs, which is actually a very strong play. Cool, cool. Very good. Meanwhile, Fate is just going to keep scaling, I guess. She's also here. Fun. Go get it. 85 damage, Little Fade. Sure, why not? Play the egg. Egg lands in, has 1,000,000 health, and is chillin'. Completely cruising. We are clearing this floor. Goodbye, Rector. Sorry, champ. We're hatching that egg, but I think dazing the boss is probably more important than hatching the egg, if I were to be honest with you, so we're going to let it go. I tell you what, though, Little Fate as a roll there is kind of outrageous. Cool. Anyway, we're going to play Eternal Kinstone. I'm going to play, of course, we play all of this. The Echo Infusion. Top floor, I don't think we give Little Fade to that floor right now. I think we are going to just completely blast this guy. Play in front. Cool. She straight up kills that floor, which is awesome. So we neuter the next floor. Play purple cards. It's good to have them. Cool. Alright. We're going to lose the Keeper up top pretty soon. That's going to be fine. But we might get some scaling out of this eventually. Alright, playing the egg upstairs. He's chilling. We've got Little Fade chilling up top. Little Fade doing heavy lifting here. We daze on middle, of course. We blow up bottom floor because, of course, those Ancient Resonances doing huge heavy lifting. We hatch upstairs. It's great. Excellent news. Yeah, I mean, we're just set right now, yeah? Egg comes downstairs. Little Fade, meanwhile, drops in, does a casual 500-something damage, and then leaves. Casual 500 damage, leaves. No one asks any questions. All good. Blow up bottom floor. Great news. I can keep top floor alive. That's neat. Great. Good job, champ. I actually kind of want him to die, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but it's all good. Boop. Alright, fun. I mean, we easily win this combat now, right? We've cleaned the house on this. This is strange, but very overwhelmingly powerful now. We have simply reached a point where bottom floor is clearing everything, and... Yeah, I mean... Little Fade now is killing an enemy. Great. Little Fade does 368 damage. That seems good. Cool. I think we win next turn because we've cleared every single floor of the train at this point. All train is clear. Yeah, easy. All train has been cleared. I could have put Spine Chief upstairs if I wanted to. That's fine. We're winning on, I think, actually every floor right now. So that's kind of neat. Alright, well, we did it. Man, Monster Train made me work for that one. That is the most difficult combat I think I've recorded on this channel in a long time. I need to think up a really ridiculous episode name for this one, because you look at this, we did it. But Trainwreck really made me work for it. There was one puzzle solution to that challenge. Literally the one. Absolutely ridiculous. Monster Train. Only 36 damage taken. You'd think I piloted that perfectly or something, but let's go to the run summary. This run is very weird. So weird because the egg nonsense came online very late, and we were all in on a keeper line. I think if we had seen the Endless and the Multi-Strike in that first shop where we saw that Multi-Strike in the opposite order, this run becomes a lot more straightforward because we just give up on keepers, go all in on egg, right? Easy, obviously. But because of the order of that, you couldn't know you would see the Endless. So I went for, all right, well, we're going to play on the keepers because we have to. We don't know. We can't make that assumption. We can't gamble on that, right? Because if I put the multi-strike in the egg and I miss the Endless, well, what am I doing, right? The egg is just going to die. And then that's it, right? I don't have the tanks to survive, to prop him up. So what was I going to do? Dupe the egg? No, of course I was going to dupe the keeper. That was always the plan. So very interesting. The run is very weak, all things considered. We miss on pretty much every high roll. No Karuska, no Echo Seedling or anything. Nothing fancy. Actually, there was an Echo Seedling, but we took Advanced Prototype instead, so really that's fair. But also, Echo Seedling's not that good either, right? Karuska or, trying to think of like Decayed Decoy plus Serrated Mandibles. A lot of things like that. But eventually we do end up on a Penitent Remains egg run, which is strong, very powerful, Penumbra misses the Architect early and has to have this jank fusion mode all the way through. Crazy. None of the very powerful high rolls in terms of Keeper either, right? We were looking for heck anything. At that point, I mean, when I was looking for the third one, it was basically like, all right, they gave me Endless and a Large Stone. I was like, I'm not going to put Endless on the Keeper. I don't want to play him a bunch. So, fair, all right. Most of my stuff didn't even get upgraded, right? Look at that. Mind Collapse has nothing in it. Revenge of the Damned has nothing in it. We had to kind of chase the dupes and the value and stuff. I mean, in the end, we kind of clean up a lot into Patient, or Temperate rather, but still, even then, I had to replay Seraph because I was playing the wrong way for what our deck was doing. The actual tactics of this deck are very confusing, very strange. What a tough run. But I'm not going to add anything else to that. This episode is already an hour and 50 minutes long, the longest run I've recorded in some time. So I'm going to let you go there. Whew, we did it. If you made it to the end of this episode, I do think this one deserves a keyword, right? What is the linchpin of this particular run, huh? What was the one thing that carried us through Ring 7? Actually, you know what I think it should be? I think the keyword is Pyre Wings. It's that guy, right? That loser Pyre Wings. If you can, these guys demolished me. Unbelievably so. So yeah, if you use Pyre Wings in a word in your comment, and I'll know you made it to the end of this obscene episode. Just truly unbelievable. Oof. All right. Anyway, I'll let you go there then. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. If you made it this far, good on you. I really appreciate your time. Truly, honestly. And as always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.